climate, you have to be kind of careful, but you have to sort of like pull it around that bottom panel there that we didn't remove here. And then it's free. And then your factory radio is going to have the bolts right there that you need to undo. All right, so here is the new system and the wire harnesses that were included. So we're definitely going to need the GPS, and we're going to need the 4G. We're also going to need to transfer the clips from the old radio. And if you wanted to wire in like the Android Auto or the Apple CarPlay, that is also available. We'll definitely be needing this harness here. All right, so this is all pretty much just plug and play from here. Plug in the radio here, and then you have the 3 large white connectors that will need to be plugged in. And then you have the optional hardwired for the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto that you can plug in the back of here, which I plan on doing. And then you need to use the adhesive here. So before you put the screen in, you just want to use this double-sided tape and stick it to the dash somewhere. And then I added this so that I can hard play the CarPlay or Android Auto. That just plugs in there. And then like there was no instructions, it didn't explain what this is, but I just plugged it in and I'm just going to leave it on top. This opens. I'm not exactly sure what that does. I assume it's important, so I'll just plug it in. And so with my vehicle, I have the type that you have the backup camera. I have a backup camera in here, so I'm not doing any install for that. And so with my harness in this truck, I was left with these 3 pigtails that I don't need. Okay, so I tucked the wires back, and even with the clips, it doesn't like fasten super strong, but it does hold strong enough, and it will be supported a little bit better by adding in the climate control, because the climate control will clip right here and add a little bit of support to the screen and kind of hold it. And so when you're clipping the climate control back in, you'll want to kind of put your hand behind the screen and pop it in that way. And then you can push the whole thing in. Okay, so just make sure that this is snapped in as good as you can. This piece here will help to support this. Here's the new screen. And as a default, these are glowing blue when the lights are on, but you can actually change that in the settings if you wanted to kind of match the whatever color interior you already have. So the first thing I want to do is actually program the volume control on the steering wheel. And so to do that, exit, in my case, Apple CarPlay, you're gonna go to the settings, car infotainment, scroll down to SWC, and all you do is so if I want the volume button, just select the volume button, and then when it's flashing like that, go click the volume button on the steering wheel. And I didn't do it fast enough, so I'm going to do it again. So now that's set. Same thing for the volume down. You can lock that in. So now I have volume on the steering wheel. Okay. So I ended up logging all the keys on the steering wheel. Let's see. And so to change the color of the unit, go to display and just key light color, and you can kind of see it changing. And so you can adjust that as you please. Oop. So, all right, and that's pretty much the install. It's really easy to use. There's your radio, home screen. There's probably